Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your morning message tarot reading, and today is Thursday, the 6th of October 2022. So, how is everybody? Quite quiet on the astrology front today. The moon, this is from the UK, British summertime. The moon starts off in Aquarius and moves into Pisces. It doesn't make any aspects at all with anything. I'm sure there will be minor aspects, but just on your basic squares, sextiles, oppositions, trines, quincunxes, nothing. So we move. Moon in Aquarius, we're in our head, we're in our mind as an air sign. We've got creative ideas bubbling up and new innovative ways of doing things. And when the moon moves into Pisces, it goes from the head into the heart, into the emotions, mutable water. It also goes out into sort of co-creation with spirit as well. Pisces is about sort of the Neptunian, oceanic, collective, unconscious sort of energies. So yeah, we're going from head to heart. So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today about all of this. So what have we got? We've got the Wild Unknown Tarot and we've got Work Your Light. So let's see, what do we need to know for today, Thursday the 6th of October 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What hope, what help, support, guidance and advice can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Maybe it is going to give us hope and help. Let's see, what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you be? Okay, with that we've got yes. yes. And then we've got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, so the thing that often stops us in trying new things, going out and doing it, is that we think it's going to be difficult. We think we're going to be on our own. There's a fear of failure. Sometimes there can even be a fear of success, of, oh my God, what if this works out? And then it becomes too big and I can't handle it, type of thing. It can be other people putting us down and saying, oh God, what do you want to do that for? Etc, etc, etc. So the question is to trust your path. That's not a question, is it? The card is saying trust your path, and imagine if you knew that you were supported in doing this, what would you do? Because the truth is, ultimately, we're always supported because we're part of the big collective and everything. We're connected to the divine, both in our body and our soul, God and Gaia, divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, however you want to see it. We're connected in, we're part of it, we're integrated into this whole energetic vibratory frequency of everything. Okay. And it's like when you think about sort of what would you do Think about it. The cards are suggesting, say yes, yes, yes. Go for it. Just go for it. It might you might get people coming, what are you doing that for? And the cards are suggesting people like that, the naysayers, put your boundaries up. Just, push their vibration away and stand in your truth and your vibration, and know that you're fully supported, and to go for what it is you're here to do. Okay. I was going to say something and it's gone now. It might come back to me before the end of this reading, but also might not. We'll take our chances on that. I've just seen the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, healing around money or values. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Thursday, the 6th of October 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, support, guidance and advice can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Eight of Pentacles, spider in our webs, weaving our webs, and going into the past, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, or is that the Mother? The Mother of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Pentacles above. And we have the Father of Pentacles. So we've got the King and the Queen here, the Mother and the Father. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Daughter of Swords. We have the Tower. Had a few days off from the Tower, haven't we? We have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Okay. So, what do we need to know about the Tower? Oops. 10 of Cups. So, not Cups, 10 of Wands. What do we need to know about the Tower? There we go. One more. Threes and threes. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Eight of Pentacles. We're weaving our webs, we're creating our lives, we're showing up every day, doing the work. Busy, 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 like the spider. And we're not on our own in this. I'm seeing the spider's web as the web of the universe and everything. And although we're in the middle weaving our bit, showing up work, doing our work, we're connected to all the rest of it. Okay, so yeah, we're doing our bit, but we're connected to the rest. Moving into the past, moving away into the past, we have the Five of Cups. Disappointment, regret, things that have held us back. And it may be around this, thinking you're on your own, regretting not doing things before now, or not feeling brave enough to do things, or, feeling that you've let opportunities slip through your hands and things, anything like that. But it's a sense of loss, okay, an emotional sense of loss. But the card behind us, below us, the foundation that we're building this on is the Queen of Pentacles. The nurturing Earth Mother, the Queen of divine timing, of patient waiting, of velvet waiting, as Gemstone Tarot says, the Queen of Velvet Waiting. She knows that sort of whatever is ours cannot be lost, okay, and will come about at the right time. All we have to do is trust in that. 9 of Pentacles, develop our independence and our self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. Know that, you know, if it's ours, you know, it will turn up at the right time. Moving away from the fretting and the worry, oh my God, I've missed my opportunity, oh, why didn't I do it, la-di-da-di-da type of things. And then we're moving on towards the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, if the Queen is the patient waiting, the knowing it's all going to come together, the King is really about when it's all here, and that comfort and stability, and feeling secure in yourself, in ourselves. Okay. The cards, the clarifiers, we've got the 6 of, oh my God, 6 of Swords. So we're moving away from the difficult waters. Okay, we're moving away from the instability, sort of, when you think about sort of the traditional 6 of Wands cards, and you see somebody, you know, they're often being sort of guided away in a boat to calmer waters. And on one side, you've got the choppy waters, all instability all over. Ooh, going to fall in, going to topple over. And you're going towards the calm waters and that stability and equilibrium. And it's like, oh, I can breathe. Because you know, when we're in the choppy waters, we're often not breathing, holding on. Okay, if we get to a place where we can relax and it's calm, we can breathe out. Whew. And with that, we've got the Daughter of Swords, or the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is often about new messages coming in and things like that, information. In this card, I love the owl. The owl of wisdom. It sees in the dark. And in the dark, you see all these little bubbles, multicoloured bubbles of potential waiting to pop out of the subconscious into consciousness. Bright ideas, new inspirations, things like that that will push you forward. And when that happens, it can upset the apple cart. Okay, when we say yes to ourselves, when we say yes to what we're here to do, what we love doing, what we're inspired to do, you know, it causes sudden change. Okay, and while we might feel it's fabulous for ourselves, then for other people, what do you want to do that for? It can upset relationships and things like that. Which is why the Work You Like cards are suggesting making sure your boundaries are you know, structured, keeping others and others' opinions away, that may be the naysayers and things like that. Because when we have a bright idea, we want to do it, oh yeah, it's going to be fabulous and everything, and then someone comes and puts a spoke in the wheel, and it's like, oh, suddenly all that enthusiasm and yeah type of energy can just go, and people bring you down. So the card's saying, be careful, don't get pulled down by those people. We've got the 10 of Wands here. This is about taking on other people's burdens on things, other people's opinions, other people's, you know, perspectives. And this is letting you know you don't have to carry that. Okay, just carry your own wand. Light your own way. Let other people carry their own burdens and things like that. Okay, and with that, we've got the 3 of Wands. This is about sort of manifesting your desires. Okay, in the 2, we've seen the merchant looking out over the horizon with the globe in their hand, or various themes like that. And oh, what are my possibilities? Oh, what could I do? When we get to the 3, we're now thinking about what it is we want to manifest. Okay, so do away with other people's opinions, other people's burdens. What do you want to do? And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is about don't hold on to things, whether it's money, whether it's people, whether it's all parts of yourself that are holding you back. If we're holding on tightly to things from the past, there's no room for growth. So the 4 of Pentacles is about just holding on, just going with what you value, and let go of the security. Whether that's staying in a job that you hate because it brings in the money each month, but you hate it, so say selling your soul for finance. I won't say, but you know what I mean. Because we're too scared. We stay in things because we're too scared to trust our path. So if you thought it was all going to work out and you'd get the security from following your path, and I will just say this, I've been self-employed for over 20 years now. It's been a bit of a roller coaster of rides. When we went into, before we went into lockdown, the year before we went into lockdown, a part of my life I was really bored with going through the motions. The work was drying up, but I had new ideas, this being one of them, but I was just so caught up in making the money to survive that I couldn't let it go. Come lockdown, the biggest thing I felt when we went into lockdown was, oh my God, thank God. I can get off the hamster wheel. I don't have to think about making money. I don't have to think about where's my work coming from. And I know that's not the same for everybody, but for me, there was a real sense, and I was supported throughout lockdown and coming out the other side as well. And so, yeah, that was the biggest thing. But that break, what it did is it gave me the opportunity to do lots of upgrades of myself, spiritual courses that I'd wanted to do for ages that would add into what I wanted to do, and all sorts of things like that. I really didn't stop. I didn't stop working. I was working on myself. The outer work stopped, and it gave me the opportunity to be able to work on myself and focus on myself and take that next step, okay, which I hadn't been able to do because I was always so knackered from working. And as much as I've loved sort of what I've been doing over the last 20 years, it was worthwhile. And I learned a lot, and I pulled in loads of skills and got loads of qualifications and experience that walked me to where I am now. But yeah, lockdown for me was a big spiritual upgrade of just having the time that I could actually do courses and things like that where I'd not had the time or the energy before. Coming out of lockdown, I've tried to go with doing the old thing while bringing in the new thing as well, because everybody telling me that's the safest thing to do. You can't just throw that away, leave that behind, and just go on your spiritual path and things. But it's like, it's just because the energy is not in it for me. It's not picked up. And as I've moved further towards my new things, then it's just fallen away, and it is proper on the precipice of just sacking it off completely and diving full in, feet first, into my future, which is my yes, which is the yes. Is there guaranteed money in any of it? No. But what's important is it comes from my heart. And I'm going to come on to that in a moment because of the cards at the bottom. But yeah, leaving behind what we've outgrown, what I've outgrown, what you've outgrown, and stepping into the universe, just taking your values with you, what's closest to your heart. And I just clarified the Four of Pentacles as well, because, you know, it can be that holding on too tight. And what I got was Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working with others, being in balance, mind, body and spirit, being in balance and connected to the divine masculine, the divine feminine, God and Gaia, and also collaboration with other people. I sometimes also see this as building your own temple, your own cathedral, your own temple. When you see the Rider-Waite, with the stonemason and everything, that sort of working to create your sacred space, and your sacred space, you being your sacred space, but then also working with others as well. So yeah, seeing the vision. Okay, so dropping the commitments and the burdens of other people, visualizing and imagining what it is that you want to create, that what you want to manifest, and look at the rainbow colours in there. Just keeping what it is of value to you, letting the rest fall. And then we've got more rainbows here, the working together. The working together to bring that about, and that not being on your own. You know, often when we step out, we find that there's other people. Oh, I saw your video. Oh, I saw this. I was reading that. There's people out there. They're just waiting for you to show a bit of visibility. And I just want to go back to the King of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles, with the pentacle, almost dream catcher between his rainbow antlers, that he's dreaming, he's connected to the universe, and he's dreaming this rainbow coloured future and pulling in that energy and pulling it down to the 3D, the life on earth. Okay, and the cards at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, trust your heart, fill your cup up first and shine out to the world with the sun. Innocence, simplicity, ease, joy, love, you know, happy place, dancing and playing and flowing in love in the world and in the universe. So so yeah, sometimes towers falling are just there to open us up to a bigger, better future. Okay, if we've already been creating it up here, drawing it in, trusting that we're supported in it, you know, what would you do? What are you going to say yes to? Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is to get notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. If you want to be sent a link to my free webinar on sort of the moon and the lunar energies and how we can connect to those, which I'll be doing on Sunday before the new moon in Aries, drop me an email with your email address and I'll put you on the list and send you the details in the next few days when I'm setting it all up. Okay, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow or next time. Oops, I turned that off, didn't I? And now